него lyckan. Chans var.
Guests who graduated, welcome aboard. As we are refueling the aircraft, we are the show remaining seated and do not fasten your seatbelt at this time. Remember, smoking, including the use of lighter matches. For our guests, audio and electronic transmitting devices such as mobile phones and any device equipped with devices and whenever instructed by the crew.
Your seatbelt must be fastened whenever the seatbelt sign is illuminated. To fasten, insert the metal clip into the buckle. To adjust, pull on the strap